Hole.
Hole. Into the hole.
We have arrived.
Here we are.
Cave near Ogre Village.
Anyway, welcome back to everyone's favorite, map palette, cave.
I love
Darker brown
caves.
cave. Much more, rich, earthy, kind of dignified than light brown cave.
Light brown cave, though, had, furniture everywhere, and beds and stuff. This doesn't have anything like that.
Giant
Brief
leeches.
return of giant leeches. Everyone say hello to giant leeches.
So
Later, giant leeches. Nice seeing you again.
No ecosystem will be left unscathed.
No. Hey, they're still here.
Why are these leeches so aggressive?
Well, because Flexgar is essentially a walking natural disaster, causing mass extinctions. So, it's pretty aggressive.
Hi, Bear.
Later.
We've established respect, Bear.
I love that scream.
Berserker Scream is pretty good.
More yellow pants. There's so many yellow pants in this land.
At least we got purple pants.
Who makes them and who wants them? I don't know.
They just don't give a shit. They're just gonna knock over every rock they see. They don't care. They just want your blood.
What else would a leech be doing? I mean, it's really just kind of a tube with teeth.
Yeah.
Free mushroom.
I wonder what kind of mushroom would cure your body of toxins, but then get you very high.
It's an interesting medicinal question. And over on the... Oh, Bear, come here.
Didn't
Bear,
die in one
Bear,
hit.
Come here. Come here, Bear. There we go. And a nice matching set of, green shirt and pants, kind of festive. Save that for St. Patrick's Day when we get back to Earth. And our chain legs are starting to get a little worn down, so I'm just going to take a moment to compare the local pants. But, just settle on the jeans for now.
Oh. When a
Personally, I
purple,
would wear the green pants. They fit much better with your cape.
purple pants
They're
need a
kind of
day.
itchy, though.
One day, purple pants. One day.
Over here, our first shine of Ogre technology, as we arrive at the developed portion of the cave system, where they keep the giant scorpions.
Whoa.
I see this.
Hello, scorpion.
That's where I keep my giant scorpions.
Most of the Ogre tribes have domesticated the giant scorpion for use in producing, medicinal substances.
Ways to go.
Yes. Medicinal.
Oh, man.
This chapter, a lot of enemies.
A lot of ways to lose your ability.
Yep.
Get your brown pants.
Shield of the Dragons. Fire-resistant cut shield. And a new medical cape.
Exciting items we just received.
Still poisoned. Still don't care.
Poison is not a big deal.
We'll die,
The
surely.
only time poison is a big deal.
Apple a day, man. Just apple a day.
Oh, we just found some items and... Alright.
There is one occasion
God.
in which poison's applied to something that is a big deal.
To some
poison
people,
will not.
that's a trap. To us, that's free experience.
Flexgar the Mighty.
Scorpions ain't a big thing.
They are big
Scorpions
things.
weren't dangerous when they introduced them. Scorpions are not dangerous now.
A lot of things aren't dangerous since we started with the charge. Yeah, gonna preserve that axe for later. Don't want to break it unnecessarily. So let's get engaged in some of the customary fisticuffs here. Ladies,
Tips milk wife, my lady. I don't know. Is Flexgar, would you say he's a bit goony?
hard to say.
No.
I mean, as a swamp hick, he's kinda...
There we go.
Well-
Demonstrate our ninja techniques.
Well, okay, Flexgar is married, so I guess maybe not.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's really not forms at all.
The only thing balanced for us is fists.
Basis of all combat.
The leverage that you gain from just using
This
your
lovely
knuckles.
thing
Whoa.
is actually something you can fall into later on if you slip into a certain trap, and contains a book on ogres. I guess this is their library. Just customary to keep all the books inside of a giant mechanical murder machine.
Books are very sacred.
Worth it to get that potion. Again, this is another one of these traps that looks more intimidating than it is. You just, timing, positioning,
Mm-hmm.
take it easy. It has a lot of safe spots in it.
Incredibly elaborate.
So, are you coming around on ogre culture?
Are you learning something from our expedition?
You can see here that they are quite different from orcs. They are a different thing entirely.
I still agree. Nah, he-
Well, I guess there's just no getting through with some people.
They're both true statements. They're both valid.
I mean, yeah, they're both green, but it goes way deeper than that. And of course, you can don't like them because they're ogres, but they are a culture full of subtlety.
Come on now. Ranged weapons and knocks can be a little bit fiddly to aim. Just a little bit fiddly. Some hittings have much smaller hitboxes than you'd expect.
You will end up using more than you expected to. This is how it works.
I guess we should get headbutt all the time.
Box of spells. The cooldown on the headbutt is one of the greatest tragedies in the design of this game. There's actually never anything inside those stacks of barrels, but they're just too satisfying to not break. That switch removed one of the two barricades in our way, so...
You know,
Get
you
someone's
left a
attention.
perfectly good food in there.
I'm saving that for, the next visitor. Courtesy.
Next guy decides to invade the ogre village.
The annual Ogre Rids. Easy, easy. Come on, mouse cursor. Behave. There we go.
Playing this game on a modern, computer can be kind of annoying, just because, like all old games, it has a max resolution that it will function in, and thus messes with your mouse every now and again.
It just has a mind of its own.
It's the way of things.
This is what we call strategy.
I think I read this in God of War. Funnel your enemies to a choke point, and then load them full of shuriken. Sun Tzu is a very powerful tactician.
So I can only assume that those ladies actually bricked themselves into those cabinets as a means of defense. Very skilled masons here, I would suppose. Able to very rapidly build and dismantle brick walls on demand.
Which is why they must be destroyed.
And a nice little set piece here.
Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna... There's a supply of them. They're gonna keep bubbling up through those elevators.
Is this the last line of defense for your silly ogre village?
Very easy to get surrounded
Oh, okay.
if you don't take these seriously, but you can push them down the holes. Crowd control.
Do they die that way? Or do they just pop back up?
They'll come back back up. There is a room down there. We'll be there shortly once we've got these under control.
There is no falling damage, so they're completely fine.
How about? Yes, we'll slowly defeat ogres. Then it'll
Switching
be
over to
you.
another type.
It'll be you who will be raided now.
We've peace in our time. Time to head into the basement and round 2.
No.
Not quite so many.
And much more space to deal with them in, although the elevators will block projectiles when they're up. And I'd randomly had the confusing shurikens thrown into my hands. They're really good for crowd control.
Yeah. Looks like we planned it that way.
Well, I wouldn't have. I would have saved these for shoot tackles then.
Flexgar lives in the now. So being careful not to nudge any of those bags, because some of them will contain food, and that would just prolong the fight, because someone else will get at it first.
And no, the ogres are incapable of opening bags, so...
Then why do they store their food in it?
Well, when they really need to open the bag, they just chop it.
Makes sense.
Oops. Just headbutted that sack over.
Flexgar, pay attention.
Delicious habits.
Rest in peace, Dog A.
Dog A would have loved Frogger Raid. Something went clang.
What?
Ah, there they are.
More flaming shurikens.
Flexgar, stop
they get
standing in
behind you?
front of that. Go, rat. Go to your people. You dumb rat, you came back down. You were free.
Rat has been on the inside too long. He's a part of this now. Decided to test my luck. Fist versus Ogre Axe. Fist wins.
Of course, fist wins.
Fist is my name.
It's just cardboard on a stick. That's all it is.
At this point, I'm not sure there even is anything but the stick. Maybe it's just a stick. The blade is an illusion.
Powerful magics.
Taking some victory brew as we're in the right place.
Yeah, fuck
I
up
don't think
their
there's anything
winery.
ever inside the keg either, aside from that one trapdoor that we happened to pass up way back when.
And remember that switch is important. There we go. More fine ogre technology at work. Into another little set piece room. Prison.
Why do you think that bear was
Switch.
arrested?
Relieved prisoner. I don't know what crimes Bear could have committed, but that's one tough bear. Release all the prisoners, and they've already aggroed to me, so they're not going to infight.
No.
Thanks, prison.
Run, Flexgar, run.
They've begun to empathize with their captors. These children would be raised as members of the tribe. That bear is evasive. He's one slippery bear.
Got a fist fight that ogre.
How did it die? Didn't we miss
Children.
it? That was like residual
solved.
headbutt damage that killed that bear. Bears are worthless. Just go.
Bear is just taking it easy. We've established territorial lines. Lines have been crossed.
Oh wait, it was still alive.
Yep. They're not especially aggressive, so it's pretty easy to get them off your back if you need breathing room.
That's the
Bear is not nearly as aggressive as Bat.
What? This,
And so we enter village proper.
do not understand this ecology at all.
Bears are pretty chill animals. Oh, hello.
Surprise headbutt.
Oh. Hello. I'll be right with you.
I think she would have
The,
heard that the first time.
Rifles here are much more durable than classic dog. Our armor is also starting to experience some wear and tear over the course of this.
Yep, gotta go
So
in
is it
naked.
that time to remove all of it?
We'll get to that.
Going in naked. Naked raid.
First, we chop some dogs.
Chop the dog. Axe is a mighty friend.
When your axe also lusts for blood, it's a fine companion.
It's the only kind of axe I trust. I would leave it with my kids.
It's a dependable axe, a fine member of the community.
Yeah.
If charge cooldown were a little bit faster, there'd be so many possibilities. These stupid tents are in the way. Clever girl. Why do you even have a tent indoors?
In case you want to camp, but don't actually want
It's
to go
basically
outside.
it's basically just a way to get, privacy, because they live in log houses. Again, ogre culture, full of subtlety.
Don't you walk away from me. That bag's not worth it.
At this point, the ogre raid is mostly just to clear out the area, to make it safe.
This right here where we're standing now is actually the boss's house. It's our next objective. So we finish up with this half a town and then pay the big man a visit.
And then all the ogres were extinct.
Again, we could choose to fight people through the fence. But we've heard this man is a proper ninja master, so let's compare our skills.
Looks like a ninja master to me.
He has quite powerful shoulder pads. I can respect those.
Of course.
Talking to him spawns him back up here. Don't know why I even bothered to shout there. Everyone here is immune to shout.
You shouted there because it works.
My technique was strong, and we have picked up our final warrior move.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
We can now shoot harpoons from our hands.
Yes.
Now you are the most powerful scorpion.
This is more
Yes.
than I could ever hoped for.
Behold!
Come over
Nothing
here.
can run from us now. Harpoon, pretty handy. Does a tiny bit of damage, has a nice fast cooldown, and it drags people into range of your proper attacks. It's just a very solid ability.
Very nice.
A drink to our worthy adversary, Overlord.
4 out of 40.
Oh boy, it's an enchanted ogre axe,
Oh.
mighty silver axe of fire.
That might be worthwhile, maybe.
It looks like it.
A
Sounds
whole
like it. But
53 durability.
Oh.
now, to be fair, it does do some fair damage.
Folded 1,000 times by ogre masters. Yeah, I'm gonna shatter their shitty fucking artifact. Let me show you what I think of your heritage, you fucks.
Fuck your culture and everything you stand for.
Frankly, I just don't approve of this ogre racism.
Out
Trying
of
to,
gripping range.
trying to
I
harpoon.
forgot to grab the key for that door, so let's just solve that now. Right, on to raiding.
Flexgar raid commence. Yeah, how do you like it when you get raided? Ain't so fun, huh?
How about I steal your women? Well, maybe not.
Ah, come on.
You can keep them.
No, come on. You put yourself out here. I think you have to.
Just get back our women. I think that'd be better.
It almost does enough damage to one-shot an Ogress. Almost. It's the one nice thing I will say about that axe.
It does fair damage. Frankly, it attacks so slowly that there's no reason why you use it over anything else, but, you know, it does a fair amount.
Thanks, Rock.
Fucking rock. Nature fucks with Flexgar yet again.
A whole 3 more durability is the difference between flimsy and mighty with these garbage axes.
Oh, now everyone wants a piece of us.
This man dash on out of there.
There it is, it's already damaged.
Yep. Say goodbye to your priceless heirloom. But so you say the chief pulled this out of a rock, and that's how you know he was chosen by your gods? That's nice. I'm gonna open barrels with it.
Well, you're using it as intended, at least. It's just sitting in a box this whole time.
Such garbage. It really fools you into thinking that it might be good with all of its,
All those adjectives, but no, it's just a waste.
And it's
Still
already
an
gone.
ogre axe, and it's dead.
Yep.
it's a tactical survival,
I'm now holding shurikens in both hands. Well, that's a pretty great idea. I'm gonna remedy that and get back to punching.
It is a tactical survival, made for purpose ogre, survival axe. Ogre commando axe.
You're gonna just use it to open beer bottles. It's not really for combat.
It's more of a decorative piece. It's a replica of an axe which appeared in a classic work of orc literature.
Ogre literature, come on.
It doesn't necessarily have to be their literature. Maybe the chief is well acquainted with foreign cultures.
Don't know.
Maybe that's why he's so into shuriken.
Just gonna do circles around this bear.
I'm just gonna loot this bear. I don't mean you any harm. I just want your. Never mind. You take a nap.
It's fine.
Medicinal chain hat. Very nice.
Yeah. I like it.
Always time for apples.
It's our pick.
This switch opens up the cage, so we'll be able to retrieve them shortly.
Oh boy.
Gonna leave them there until I've secured the area, though, just to be sure none of them get roughed up. And there's plenty of securing left to do.
Man, shurikens are so powerful.
Oh, hey, don't you go in there. Those are ours. Come here.
Flexgar, that's the goofiest superhero.
I said, come here.
Come over here, please. This is not a request. I demand that you come over here.
I require your presence. Get the chopper out here. We need to swiffen this up.
The correct axe. When that isn't, shoddily made, then worship it as a relic.
It's made of this thing we call iron. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Oh, no. This isn't even iron. This is a bronze axe.
Yes, bronze. Mighty bronze. And our pants just disintegrated.
Whoa.
Happens.
They will go on to dwell in, the grand halls of Pants Valhalla.
Well, this is embarrassing. Raiding without my pants. Well,
It happens.
wacky old Flexgar.
Fortunately, the jeans are on underneath it. And, survived being worn underneath chain armor for quite a while. That spider's a fucking contortionist. How did it fit in that barrel?
Well, so
No.
long as its abdomen fits in it can fit into any small space.
But its abdomen is huge!
Yeah, I think maybe that abdomen fit just barely into the barrel.
Why would it ever choose to do that, I wonder?
It probably didn't.
Why do these ogres have barreled spiders? Is that some local delicacy? You just put an entire giant spider in a barrel?
Maybe they do that as a joke.
Redlining the vampire axe. We're gonna have to put it away soon. But we're almost done here, so...
I like the simple answer, since they heard, scorpions. I'm pretty sure it's just for their venom and they like to get high off it.
Just more ogre pharmacy at work.
Mhm.
Okay, ladies.
Thanks for your help. Now we just have to find our way out of here.
Right this way.
Let's do it.
Everything is under control. Situation normal.
Yeah,
secure.
everyone remember the red lines? Okay,
Just time
good.
for a nice leisurely walk back to... Wait a minute,
Oh
Miss...
no. Stand back.
Alright.
Flexgar is on the case.
Now we just get a nice leisurely walk back through this one.
Yeah. Thanks for rescuing us, Flexgar, but where are your pants? All
Well, he
part
is
of
wearing
raiding.
pants.
We're just not wearing armored pants.
Oh, I like my joke.
I mean, as you know, armor is fragile and will be destroyed very quickly.
However,
Whereas,
denim is indestructible.
My God.
yes.
I should go out and raid ogre camps then.
Yeah. Just go out in your jeans.
Levi Strauss, one of the lesser-known names of Vulcan.
And here we are.
Howdy, folks. They're right behind me, I swear.
He owes you the deepest debt of gratitude. But no time to celebrate with these vibrant beauties now. Hecuba's on the move. We must stay close on her trail if we are to have any chance at stopping her evil schemes.
Thank you so much, kind adventurer. Take these as tokens of my appreciation.
I think you get
Just money.
I know now that I can entrust you with my true
I think
name.
you get 100
Jandor.
gold
Yes,
per
I was the one who led
player
those
that
brave
survives.
sons of Nox onto the field
And
of
since
battle.
there's 5, you
All
get 500
those
by
who now
default.
may have
It's a
died
little
in vain.
plot revelation
Unless we
there.
can stop her.
Captain
One
is
last
the
hope
dude.
for Nox remains.
And it's
The
time
staff
to
of
head on
Oblivion.
home and
Long ago, because
get
of
ourselves
staff's
the
awesome
king's
might,
hidden
it
stick.
was disassembled and taken to different parts of Nox. So now, the
It's a
first
really
part you
garbage
must get
halberd.
is the
I
halberd
don't know
of
why anyone
Horrendous.
wants it.
I hope
It's
that you're kind of
unbreakable.
him that Horrendous will want you to have it.
No,
But no matter what,
fair
you
enough.
must get that
It's
halberd.
not about the
Without
halberd,
it,
it's about
there
the
is no
accessories.
staff of Oblivion.
I was just talking about its name. Halberd
Go,
Horrendous?
don't
Why do you
just
ever want
stand
that?
there. Get her
So
move on.
horrendous.
God, so rude, Captain. Come on.